हेलो गाइस, वेलकम बैक टू द चैनल। आई होप आप सब लोग ठीक होंगे। सो दिस इज़ अ 90-day प्लान फॉर प्रीलिम्स 2023. It is divided or named as a 4 fortnight 4 segment plan because we are going to complete the syllabus in 4 fortnights, that is 15 days into 4. Complete the syllabus in the 60 days span as 4 fortnights and then revise for the next 30 days. So we have 90 days from today, that is February 27th. And I will give you the schedule of how to go about. It is not going to be a very personalized one. It is going to be a very macro one because you have to customize it depending on your strengths and weakness. So first thing you do after watching this video is analyze what are your strengths and what are your weakness so that you can study accordingly, because to each its own, but this will be a mega plan that you can follow. Second element is that only by reading subjects or the GS topics in your syllabus you cannot clear the exam. You have to be well versed with your current affairs also. So we will have a segment for our current affairs. We will also not neglect CSAT because there are a lot of case studies where people score more than 120 in their GS, that is paper 1, but fail to even score qualifying marks, and then finally do not have their name in the prelims qualifying list. And next we will substantiate it with the test. Okay, so this is how we are going to segregate it into 4 components. Each of it is very, very important. If you do not study, you will not be able to attempt test, and even if you just study, but ultimately you have to give a test, so you need to have that net practice. Okay, so it would be very, very appreciable if you can give one test every day starting from today, irrespective of what level of preparation you are at, whether you're prepared or not. But if you are not that confident, I would say that at least start giving 1 or 2 tests per week. Okay, and then you can gradually increase them, but that is my sincere request कि tests के साथ आप आपका preparation substantiate करें. That will make a huge difference in your preparation level. You will yourself observe within 1 month of span. In beginning, I know I am overemphasizing on tests, but in the beginning you might feel that you're scoring as low as just 20 marks out of 100 or 200, but that is also worth, because you will understand that just after 1 month you have drastically improved your score. Okay, so that is one aspect. CSAT we are not going to neglect. How to test whether you need preparation or not for the CSAT just by solving the previous year questions. If you're in your previous year questions you're scoring anything above 90 marks, that is good. Okay, that is good enough. You don't need a separate preparation, but just keep going or giving tests which are it could be either previous year questions or the any of the test series that you might join, or you could get papers here and there. So that is what you can do. That will be sufficient. Coming to the current affairs part is that we are going to, just like in those 15 days, we are going to try to cover 2 of the topics. So basically 14 days, but let us stretch it as 15 days also. So 7 days, one current affairs booklet. So from May 2022 to February 2023 is what we are going to read booklets, because till now we have not read newspaper, I assume. Okay, if you have been reading newspaper, that is very, very good, but if you haven't, then we will rely on the magazines. That is, you could approach any of the standard magazine, current affairs magazine, which will be available in the market. That is up to you. So allot 1 week for each module. Okay, that is each month, right? So this way we will keep covering the months, and from March onwards or today onwards, today itself, start reading newspaper for the March and April, because nothing can substantiate your newspaper. Okay, even Kanishk Kataria, All India Rank 1 2018, उनको काफ़ी बार अलग अलग तरह से लोगों ने पूछा है, but he always kept saying the same answer, that nothing can substitute your newspapers. Okay, so if you haven't been reading, then that's a different thing, but if you have been reading, that is very good. आज से भी आप start करेंगे, that is good. So we will read our current affairs booklets from May to February, that is 10 months in next 70 days, and then we will revise for next 70 days, and then we will revise. I'll go further, आपको समझ में आएगा. And coming to the subjects part, once you have done your SWOT analysis, what are your strengths, what are your favorite subjects that you want to study, and if you have given your attempts before, you will understand that what subject you are good at and what subject you are very, very bad at. pick both of them together. Okay, pick the easiest one so that you can balance your self कि हाँ मुझे कुछ तो आता है, and combine it with the toughest one so that you can hit the bullseye and complete the toughest task in the beginning of your plan itself, and it will give you a huge jump in your confidence. Okay, so this is what you do. You combine the toughest subject of yours when you do your SWOT analysis. जब आप खुद को जानेंगे तब आप इस चीज़ को पहचानेंगे. So toughest and easiest को combine करके आप पढ़ेंगे, substantiate them with your test and your CSAT preparation. आप प्रिपेयर भी कर सकते हैं अगर आपको ज़रूरत है. अदरवाइज यू कैन स्टार्ट बाय सॉल्विंग योर प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चंस स्टार्टिंग विद 2022, 21 एंड गो बैकवर्ड टिल 2013. So this way we will do two. I have scheduled it for 7 days each, but if you don't want it that way, you can schedule it like 15 days में कभी भी जब भी आपको मन करे तब 2 बार आप दे दीजिए. Okay, so there is no hard and fast. So this is how. Then comes the second module, that is your moderate subject with moderate subject, and the rest of things keep going simultaneously. So test में कौन से देने हैं? जो भी subjects आपने choose किए हैं, the toughest subject that you have chosen and the easiest subject that you have chosen for yourself is the test that you're going to give. It could be solving previous year questions. That could also do the job if you're not very confident in giving the test right now. But my point is that you have to solve MCQs. You don't have to just read the topic. Okay, that is what you have to do. So, and align it with the subjects that you're reading. Okay, that will make a sense. And then similarly goes for this next set of subjects. Again, next set of your monthly magazines of your current affairs and 2 of your previous year question papers of CSAT, and combining with the test of the subjects that you're reading. Likewise, we go to the third segment. So this way we complete 45 days of our preparation. And because we are humans, we are not robots, so there will be some off days. Some days we are not feeling well emotionally or physically, or there could be XYZ reasons because of which we could not complete the set targets in that day. So those things you can cover in your miscellaneous. There are other things that you can cover in your miscellaneous which you feel that you should. Okay, you will come to know as you come. I'm not going into the details of the subjects. That will be, there are a lot of videos for that, but I'm just trying to say that मैं थोड़ा एग्जाम्पल के लिए भी बोल देती हूँ कि toughest subject, suppose you are inclined towards polity, so that could be your easiest subject. So you combine your easiest subject with a subject like geography which you just hate or which you just don't relate to. Okay, or it could be history which you find it very difficult to grasp. Okay, so you can combine these two. Coming to moderate, you can combine your geography with environment. Okay, these are both gelling together subjects. So that is what you can do. Now this is not that I am imposing on you, this is just giving an idea. You have to do your SWOT analysis and do. Once you do your homework and follow this plan, it will give you better results than just following the subjects that I'm telling you, right? And coming to easy and moderate, again, you could pick easy topic like art and culture if it is easy for you, and combine it with, say, science and tech. So that way you can combine a little of, artistic with a technological subject. So this way you can combine. I hope you have read the syllabus once so that you know what to study and what not to study. Okay, that is there. Then in the miscellaneous part, you can cover like reports, indexes, all such things, extra topics. You could cover general science if you have time. Okay, from the NCRTs, वहाँ से भी questions आ रहे हैं 2019 onwards. So that is what you can do. Then comes the revision segment. So 1 month, exactly 1 month before your D-Day, that is your May 28th, you have your revision segment. I urge you that if you start your full-length tests, so let me give you a brief of how the test series run also. So sectional tests आप देंगे, that is the subjects that you're reading, you give a sectional test. So I am giving you a vision template here, vision IAS test series template, where we have subject wise tests. So I've given you the numbers here, you can just have a look at them, and then we will have the full length test. So I will urge you that by you start the miscellaneous preparation, okay, or mid-April onwards. If you start your full length test, that is good. But if you're not able to start your full length test from then onwards, but at least 1 month before, you have to start your full length test, and your last test should be 3 days before your exam. Uske baad you should not burden yourself with any test or anything. Okay, just giving test will not do. Again, revising the tests, picking what mistakes you made from the test, all these is another segment altogether, but we will stick to the plan for now. कि आपको फुल लेंथ टेस्ट देने हैं 1 मंथ के पहले से आपको स्टार्ट कर देना है. ओके, दैट इज द थिंग. सो द फर्स्ट सेट ऑफ रिविजन विल बी अ स्मॉल ब्लॉक, दैट इज 7 डेज में आप रिवाइज करें. कुछ और छूट गया है तो वो भी कंप्लीट करने की कोशिश करें, इस तरह से करें. बट बाय May 7th you will complete, that is 70 days of your current affairs will be concluded. Your previous year questions of CSAT will be concluded, so this way they will be concluded, and then you jump into the second set of your revision plan where you re-revise the things that you have made, and then comes the mega revision which will be divided into 5 days of each. So this blue segment is for the 10 days जहाँ पे आप थोड़ा सा डिटेल में आप इसको रिवाइज करेंगे. एंड नेक्स्ट जो 5 डेज एंड 5 डेज हैं उसमें आप मेगा रिविजन करेंगे. यू विल जस्ट ब्रश अप थिंग्स. ओके, दैट इज व्हाट यू डू इन दैट सेगमेंट. सो as we come closer to the exam, I will make another video that how you have to go about and dealing with the situation. That is, in the last 10 days or 5 days, you're actually preparing yourself to be calm in the exam hall. Now that is another ball game together. What you study is one aspect, that is 50% of your preparation, I can say. But what you do in those 2 hours counts for the next 50% for your success. Okay, so we will look into it towards the end of our preparation. But if you try to follow this, I can ensure you that you will get into a streamlined preparation. There will be a momentum in your studying, and don't get bogged down by the result of your prelims. Okay, if it is your first attempt or second or initial attempts है और आप इस प्लान को फॉलो करने के बाद भी क्लियर नहीं कर पा रहे हैं, so don't get bogged down, because this will definitely give you a momentum for your next attempt. Okay, and if you are a veteran, you have given and this can act as your revision plan altogether, then I am sure that if you stick to this plan, there will be nothing like it. You can easily clear the exam with a good cutoff. Okay, you don't have to worry about the cutoff after the exam. So that is what you can do. I hope the whole plan makes sense to you. Even after this, if you have any doubts, you can comment in the video down below, and I will try to solve your query. Apart from this, aligned to your preparation, if you have any requests, suggestions on what kind of videos you need from me so that your task becomes easy for your preparation, do let me know. I would be more than happy to help you out in that aspect as well. And the last tip, don't forget to solve previous year question papers. Okay, they are gold mine in themselves, be it your optional paper, be it your mains preparation, be it your prelims preparation, and even in your interview stage. जो पुराने इंटरव्यू ट्रांसक्रिप्ट्स होते हैं उनसे काफ़ी कुछ सीखने को मिलता है, मदद मिलती है. तो उसी तरह से PYQs आर योर गोल्ड माइंस. वहाँ से आप डोंट डिविएट योर सेल्फ और डोंट गेट बॉक्ड डाउन बाय द टेस्ट सीरीज. Test series are important, they streamline your preparation, but nothing can substitute your previous year questions. So ensure that you solve your previous year questions. काफ़ी बार repeat भी हो जाते हैं. Don't expect them to be repeated. That is what not I'm trying to say. But you will understand what kind of questions UPSC wants to ask you, on what basis it wants to test you. Okay. All the things that I've mentioned here, you can get PDFs anywhere or all over the internet. So don't worry about what should I do, where should I join, etc. There are a lot of places where you can get the PDF all over the net. So don't so preparation these days is not limited to geography or anything. It is just depending on your interest, how hungry you are to clear it, and you clear it. That is all the resources are available all across the net, so you don't have to worry about it. The PDF of this plan will be shared in our Telegram channel. You can join the channel for more updates. I keep updating things on that channel related to your preparation. And this is all from me for this video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next.